Hello, my name is Clemenstier Mora Ruiz. Today I am going the course English does work level 4. In the first ask is what were you doing before March in 2020? Before March 2020, I was studying at the school every morning, focusing on my regular class. In the afternoon, I was training at a soccer academy where I practiced what my teammates and improved my skills. This was part of my daily routine before everything changed that year. What projects were you working on? I was focused on very important projects, such as high school graduation and then entering at university. At the same time, I was finished a technical course in systems, which I completed later some year. These projects were a big part of my goals during that period. What activities were you doing? During that period, I was continuing my studies virtually, which was something new for me at the time. In addition, I was spending my free time reading, playing video games, and sometimes doing sport to stay active. These activities help me stay busy and make the most of my days. What were you studying? At time, I was studying a technical course in systems, where I was learning about technology and improving my computer skills. At the same time, I was also finishing my high school studies. Later on, I had to complete high school virtually, which was a big adjustment for me during that period. Where were you working? At that time, I was working because I was only 16 years old in 2020. Instead, I was dedicating my time to studying and practicing soccer, which were my main priorities during that period. What sport were you playing? The sport I was playing at that time was soccer, which I really enjoyed. However, when we entered the lockdown period, I can't continue playing it as used to. Even so, soccer has always been the sport I liked the most during those years. What were you spending your free time with? What were you doing for fun? I was spending most of my free time with my parents, since I have always liked with them. During those moments, I was reading books, playing video games, helping with chores around the house, and doing other small activity for fun. Being with them made that period feel more comfortable and less boring. Thanks for your attention.